F2 of S. Okay. This is what? This is your convolution theorem, which we have proved by using double integration, if you remember. Now, same formula we are going to use by taking L inverse on both sides. Now, see students, when we take L inverse on left hand side, you will get L raised to 0, which is 1. And when I take L inverse of the right hand side, which I am writing here, it is F1 of S into F2 of S is equal to the inside function 0 to t, F1 of X, F2 of t minus X dx. Okay. This is your formula. When we use this formula, whenever you need to find out L inverse of product of two terms. So you mentioned there, students. This formula is used to find L inverse of product of two functions. You cannot directly separate L inverse of first term into L inverse of second term. You have to go for this formula. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll give you the working rule, but at the same time I will take help of one problem. Okay. And side by side we'll do both the things simultaneously. Okay. So we'll take this problem. See, find L inverse. Example. Find L inverse of, let us take this S upon, or you take this S square upon S square plus A square, the whole square. Okay. Now see students, whenever the question will be asked in the exam, they will definitely mention about the convolution theorem. Find L inverse of the following function by using method of convolution. Then only you have to go for convolution theorem. Otherwise, simply don't go for convolution. And suppose the convolution theorem is asked, you have to use convolution theorem. You cannot use any other method. Even if you say that I can go for partial fraction here, it is not allowed if it is asked to find L inverse by convolution theorem or convolution formula, anything. Okay. So see the step, students. In the first step, what you are going to do is, you are going to denote this. You are going to write this first, S square upon S square plus A square, the whole square. You are going to split this function, students. S upon S square plus A square into S upon S square plus A square. All of you understood this? So what is the first step in your working rule? Can you write it side by side? So somewhere you mention on the another page. Write like this. I have already written, I think, somewhere here for the other class. I'll show you from here. See, you write like this. Working rule for convolution theorem. Split the given function. Done? Just now we have done. Denote the first function by f1 of s and second function by f2 of s. Write the second step. Denote the first function by f1 of s and second function by f2 of s. So in this problem, f1 of s is what? S upon s square plus a square. And what is f2 of s? S upon s square plus a square. Now see, always these two terms may not be same. They may be different also. Understood? But here just by coincidence, you are getting it same. No problem. So have you understood the second step of working rule, students? What I said? Split the given function in two terms. Denote first function by f1 of x and second function by f2 of s. Capital F. Okay. Now write the third step. Find L inverse of f1 of s and L inverse of f2 of s. Right. Find L inverse of F1 of S and L inverse of F2 of S. So here we will be finding L inverse of F1 of S. That is L inverse of S upon S square plus A square. What is this? Who can tell me? Zarif, can you tell? What is L inverse of S upon S square plus 1? A square. Look at the formula page. Zarif, can you hear me? Zarif was not there in the last class, but do you have formulas,
Yes,
Zarif?
yes, ma'am.
You have formulas. Just see what is L inverse of S upon S square plus A square formula. Don't know? Don't have formulas? Who else can teach me or tell me? Bipin? Bipin, what is the formula?
Cos 80.
Cos 80. Very easy. Very good. Right? Because it is the same formula, right? Then what? Find out L inverse of F2 of S. And it is L inverse of S upon S square plus A square. It is the same thing. So definitely it is cos 80. All of you understood this step. Find L inverse of F1 of S and L inverse of F2 of S. So first splitting, next finding L inverse of both the terms, right? Any doubt till here? Anybody, you can ask me. Now see the next step of working rule, students. Denote L inverse of F1 of S by F1 of T. Now see small f1 of T and L inverse of F2 of S as small f2 of T. Okay, means what? This is F1 of T and this is your F2 of T. Correct? Because this is Laplace transform, no? Laplace transform is denoted by F1 of T and F2 of T. Okay. Now see students, after doing this step, you have to look in the formula. What is the right hand side of the formula? This is the integral from 0 to t, f1 of x and f2 of t minus x. From where you are going to get f1 of x? When you replace t by x in the first function, you will get f1 of x. Okay. So see how f1 of x will look. F1 of x will be cos of x. What I did here, I've just replaced t by x, right? And then what is f2 of t minus x? And f2 of t minus x will be cos of a t minus x. Means this t is replaced by t minus x. Because this is the requirement of the formula, we are doing this step. Under the integral, you need f1 of x and f2 of t minus x, right? So in the first function, directly replace t by x. And in the second function, directly replace t by t minus x. Okay. So this is your next step of working rule. Write down working rule next step. That is the fifth step, right? What it says, see, fifth step. Replace t by x in f1 of t and replace t by t minus x in f2 of t. And substitute in the formula. And substitute in the formula. And last step also you write down now. Find the integral value. Find the integral value. Okay. So after this, you are going to write the right hand side. That is L inverse of s square upon s square plus a square, the whole square is equal to integral from 0 to t. See carefully students what I do. Integral from 0 to t f1 of x. What is f1 of x here? cos ax and f2 of t minus x is what? Cos of a into t minus x dx. So nothing I did other than putting f1 of x and f2 of t minus x substitutions in the formula. You can ask me if you have any doubt here.
Can
And
you
now
explain this step again?
you have formula with you? Yes. Formula is there, right? Integral from 0 to t. So here also integral from 0 to t. f1 of x. What is f1 of x here? Cos x, right? And f2 of t minus x. f2 of t minus x is what? Cos of a into t minus x dx.
Cos
Substitution.
t minus.
Hmm?
Yeah, okay.
Now it is the integration problem which you are going to solve. How you will integrate any guesses? This is what the right hand side I am solving. Integral from 0 to t. It is cos ax into cos of at minus ax dx. See students, what I did? I multiplied this bracket by a. So it is at minus x. Okay. How you integrate such function? Do you remember what is cos A cos B formula? What is cos A cos B formula, students? Cos A.
Cos A plus,
Hmm? Cos
no, I'm not sure, but cos A plus B by 2 plus cos A minus B by 2.
cos A plus B by 2 into cos A minus B
No,
by 2
I think it's plus,
plus. Okay.
middle sign. I'm
Is
not
it?
sure.
Who is sure? Who is sure about the formula? You have set of formulas, right? Can anybody check whether this formula is correct? Cos A cos B formula.
Yes, ma'am.
Or if you can Google, check first. Cos A cos B formula.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, it's correct.
Okay. Cos of A plus B by 2 into cos of A minus B by 2. Okay. So let us, what is A here? Ax. And what is B here? This bracket, right? So let us substitute 0 to t cos of A plus B means ax plus at minus ax by 2. Correct, no? Plus cos of A minus B means ax minus at plus ax by 2 dx. It is not half into this. Isn't it half into cos
Hello,
A plus
ma'am.
B? Yeah,
Yes, ma'am, the 2 comes down, not inside the bracket.
yeah, that only. So half is common here, right?
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
Yeah. So actually the
Understood.
formula is like this. See, this that only I'm thinking from where this 2 is coming. This half
Sorry,
should
ma'am.
be like this. See, it should be like this. Cos A cos B is equal to half cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, right? No?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Correct now? So this half is out. Hmm. So you understood the substitution, students? A is Ax plus B is this whole bracket. And here A minus B means what I have done? A is Ax minus B. Means signs will be opposite, right? This plus will become minus and minus will become plus. Okay? So this is half. This formula you don't take down, students. Half 0 to t. Now it is plain integration problem. You can do it independently. X minus x will go. Cos of 80 you are getting here. Plus cos of what it is, 2ax, no? 2x minus 80 dx. Okay? Any doubt, students, you can ask me. Okay, should we proceed? Now see, you have to integrate both the terms separately, right? So this is half. Who will tell me what is integral of first term with respect to x? What is first term, integral of first term with respect to x? Jepin? You can hear me, right?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it
Yeah.
will be a constant.
Yes. So in hurry, you may write its integral as sine of 80 by 8 or something. But if you see carefully, this is very important step. This is cos of 80, but you are integrating with respect to x, right? So this cos of 80 is a constant and integral of dx is x. So I can write it as cos 80 into x. Don't write cos 80x. This x is outside, okay? Because when you integrate any constant, for example, suppose I want to integrate 5. What is integral of 5? 5 is constant and integral of dx is x. Yes or no? So in place of 5, you have this big term, but it is constant with respect to x. If you are integrating with respect to t, then your integral will be in terms of sign. Okay? Plus. Now in this integral, there is term in x. So you cannot say that this full thing is a constant. So integral of cos is sine 2x minus 80 divided by coefficient of the variable. What is the coefficient of variable here? 2a. And the limits of integral. Any doubt? Integral of cos is sine of the whole thing divided by the coefficient of variable. Because variable is x. You need not worry about this 80. Okay. Now we are replacing x by upper limit and x by lower limit because x is your variable. So when I replace x by t, then it will be cos 80 into t or t cos 80. Don't write cos 80 square, huh? Because this is the angle for cos. And here what happens, see, plus sine 280 minus 80 divided by 2a. Where is divided by 2a? For whole thing, huh? Don't write divided by 2a to the bracket. So placing is very important. Then put the bracket here, minus, lower limit is 0. 0 into anything is 0. Plus sine of 0 into anything is 0, sine of minus 80 divided by 2a. So nothing I did, students, other than putting upper and lower limits in the function. Okay. So see what we get now. 1 by 2 t cos 80. Now here 280 minus 80 is what? 80. So it will be plus sine 80 divided by 2a. Now see, students, you know that sine is odd function, right? What is sine of minus theta? It is minus sine theta. You know this, right?
Yes.
Minus sign comes out. So here sine of 8 minus 80 will be minus sine 80. But this minus sign is also there. So it will be minus minus into plus sine of 80 divided by 2a. And this is 1 by 2 t cos 80. Sine 80 plus sine 80 is 2 sine 80. Because when numerator is same, you can add the, when denominator is same, you can add the numerators. Okay. And your final answer will look like this. 1 by 2 sin 80 or t cos 80 plus sin 80 divided by 8. Any doubt at any step? Diploma students may find it little bit this difficult because of integration part and because of substitutions. Okay.
Ma'am,
So
what is the folder step? Fourth one.
which step?
0
Which
plus
step?
sine in bracket minus 80 upon 2a.
Yeah, so it is upper limit and lower limit. This is definite integral. First, you have to replace x by upper limit. Okay. So wherever there is x, I am putting t. Minus wherever there is x, I am putting lower limit. So 0 into anything is 0. And here x into 0 into anything is 0. So minus 80 will remain. No, first full term will be 0 upon 2a. Then I am opening the bracket.
Ma'am, where does the plus c go?
Plus c. Where is
In-
plus c?
In integration, there's a in the end there's a
No,
plus
that
c.
is for indefinite integral. When there are no limits, no, and you are integrating, there will be plus c.
Okay.
But when you are solving definite integral, along with the limits, there will not be plus c.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Anything else, students? Any other doubts, or should we go for one more problem? Then you will get more confidence. We have time, right? One more problem we can go for. Okay. Take on the next problem. Find L inverse of. Okay, students. Find L inverse of s upon s square plus 4 the whole square by using convolution theorem. Okay, so what is the first step? First step is split this inside function, right? S upon s square plus 4 the whole square. How to split this function depends upon you. I am taking it as 1 upon s square plus 4 into s upon s square plus 4. Vice versa also will do. All of you understood this? Now, what is the second step? Denote first term by f1 of s. So f1 of s is 1 upon s square plus 4 and denote second term by f2 of s. I'm doing exactly the same thing which I did in the previous problem. Only the function is little bit changed. Okay. Now, after splitting, denote f1 of x and f2 of s. What is the next step? Find L inverse of f1 of s. That is L inverse of 1 upon s square plus 4. And what is this? Will tell. Guilford, can you tell? Guilford, can you tell what is L inverse of s square plus 4? Guilford, are you there? You have to unmute yourself.
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Guilford, tell me what is L inverse
Hello.
of for s square plus 4? Look at the formula page. First, your formulas, Guilford.
Half sine to
Half,
half sine to t.
half sine
Half
2t.
sine t to t.
T2 or 2t or TT?
2t, ma'am.
Okay, very nice, very good. Okay, so half sine 2t. Okay, everybody knows this. And denote it by what, students? F1 of t. Okay, so this is O. Same thing you have to repeat for F2 of S. Find L inverse of F2 of S. That is L inverse of S upon S square plus 4. Utkarsh is there? Utkarsh, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me. L inverse of S upon S square plus 4. You have a set of formulas, Utkarsh. First,
Cos 2t.
cos 2t. Very good. Okay. And denote it by what? F2 of t. So now you will find it easy. Find L inverse of F1 of S. Find L inverse of F2 of S. Denote first one as F1 of t. Denote second one as F2 of t. Right? And now we are going to the formula. So what we are writing? By convolution theorem, what is convolution theorem? L inverse of F1 of S into F2 of S is equal to integral from 0 to t F1 of x into F2 of t minus x dx. Right? So this is L inverse of our question. S upon S square plus 4 the whole square, which we have splitted already. So no need to do this, show the splitting here. Now see what I do, integral from 0 to t F1 of x. Can anybody tell me what is F1 of S? Deval, can you tell me what will be substitution for F1 of S?
Half sine 2 of x.
Very good. Half sine 2 of x. So just you have to replace t by x. And they will tell me what will be f2 of t minus x also.
Cos 2 of t minus x.
Very good. So this is your f2 of t. Wherever there is t, replace it by t minus x. I am happy that you are understanding. Nice. Okay. And now it is the question of your integration. Take half out. So once you reach at this step, further things are your basic knowledge of integration. Now nothing is new. Sine of 2x into cos of, this is 2, no? So multiply first. It will be 2t minus 2x dx. Now tell me correct formula for sine A cos B. Sine A cos B formula.
Half sine of A sine of B.
Huh?
Half
Half?
sine of A plus B
Hmm.
plus A
Hmm.
sine of A minus B.
Okay, sure, no? You're sure about this formula, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when you start solving these type of problems, there are chances that you may get stuck at these steps if you have not revised the formulas, right? And then you will lose the marks. Suppose this problem comes for 5 marks, then if you solve till here, hardly you will get two marks, right? 2 or maybe 3. So these formulas you have to revise. So let us do, you can start independently, students. Sine of a plus b. A plus b means what? 2x. This is your a, right? And this bracket is your b. A plus b.
Ma'am, if your splitting is vice versa, then the formula will also change, right?
Yes, yes. But
Yeah.
final answer will come same.
Okay.
Okay. So it is sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b. So when I say minus, I need to change signs of these two terms, students. So these are small things, but you may do some mistake. That's why I'm telling you. So it is sine of a minus b. So 2x minus 2t plus 2x. And this is dx. So sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b. Now in this bracket, 2x will go, correct? And what will remain? See, let me write on the other page. It will be 1 by 2, 0 to t, sine of 2t plus sine of 2x plus 2x is 4x minus 2t dx. Okay, students? Any doubt, you can ask me if you have anything which you are not followed. And now, Rishikesh, can you tell me what is integral of first term? Rishikesh is there, right? Can you hear me?
0.
Yeah. Integral of first term I want to know. Integral of first term.
Cos 2t by 2.
No, Ray. See, it is like last problem. Integral is with respect to what? X. Is x present in this function?
Yes, sine 2tx.
So it behaves as a constant. Correct?
Yes,
So it will be x sine 2t or sine 2tx. And then tell me what is integral of second term. You only tell Rishikesh. What is integral of sine? Is it a constant, Rishikesh?
cos
It is
4x. Cos 4x minus 2t by 4.
very good. Minus, right?
Yes.
Because integral of sine is minus. Correct. So see, students, integral of sine is minus cos of the bracket divided by coefficient of the variable. Here variable is x. A variable of x is 4. Okay. And now, as usual, replace x by upper limit first. Cos of 4t minus 2t divided by 4. So wherever there is x, I have replaced it by t. That is the upper limit. Minus, wherever there is x, I have to replace it by 0. That is lower limit. But 0 into anything, here you will get 0 minus cos of 4 into 0 and only minus 2t will remain. And divided by 4. And then you are completing the bracket. So here what I did, I replaced x by upper limit in both terms. Minus, middle sign is minus in the definite integral formula. I replaced x by lower limit. Now it is half t sine 2t minus 4t minus 2t is 2t cos 2t by 4. Now see, students, what is cos of minus theta? Cos is an even function. So minus sign doesn't come out. Okay, so it will remain cos theta. So this is positive cos 2t. But this minus sign and outer minus sign will make it plus. Correct, no? And it is cos 2t by 4. And this plus minus will go, they are equal. So your final answer will be what? T sine 2t divided by 2, no? Okay. Any doubt at any step, students? Okay, now what you need to do is you have to sit with the same problems again and try to solve them independently. Okay. Okay. Now let me take the attendance. Okay, what about last time's problem? Only I think Riva has tried. Riva and one more student, right? To get values of ABCD. What others are doing? Have you not tried? I want everybody to try and I want everybody the answers. What are the values of ABCD? You have to give some time for that, students. Sit for 5 to 10 minutes with those equations. Solve the equations and get values of ABCD. If only 2 students are telling me the answer, then how it will go? So one more day I'm giving you to solve those equations. You can use any method. You can go for matrix method also. Which method you went, Riva?
Normal method, I got B and D as 0. And I got values for A and
No
C.
problem. See, it is possible that some constant may go to 0. Okay, so Riva is getting B and D
Okay.
0. And what
Ma'am,
is A
using
and C?
matrix method, we get
Ma'am,
in
ma'am,
imaginary digit.
Huh?
In matrix, we get imaginary digits.
In matrix, you get imaginary digits. Okay. Okay. Normally use solve and check then. So I want answers from everybody, next time. We'll see majority take this and I will also solve and keep side by side. We'll see. Okay, give the attendance, students. 46, 1, 2, 3. 3 is not there.